Were they good fans?
Amazing.
Okay.
Incredible.
What's your favorite type of crowd?
Probably an all-black crowd. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's really, it sounds petty, but I'm writing music from my Black woman perspective.
Yeah.
Outside people who are not within that community and within that framework still like the music. So I'm blessed that people are supporting me regardless. But there's a different level of just comfortability that I personally feel when I am playing predominantly Black crowd.
Welcome to my channel, guys. In today's video, we'll be talking about rapper NoName and some recent tweets that landed her, I guess you can say, in some trouble and has her fans worried about the future of her career. If you don't know who NoName is, let me introduce you. NoName was born Fatima Warner on September 18th, 1991 in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, Chi-Town hero. According to Wikipedia, as a teenager, she listened to blues musicians like Buddy Guy and Howlin' Wolf. She spent her time in her mother's bookstore, where she first started writing poetry after taking a creative class in high school. As a teen, she spent a lot of time at the U Media Project, a space for young artists to create and network, and there she befriended Chance the Rapper. NoName dropped her debut mixtape Telephone on July 31st in 2016 to a widespread critical acclaim. Her debut album Room 25 was released on September 14th of 2018. It also received universal acclaim. Okay, so she's lit. She's lit. Her genre of music includes, but are not limited to, hip-hop, jazz rap, and neo-soul. She is a rapper, a poet, a producer, and my bitch, period. Now, as you saw from the interview that she did with Beats One Radio on YouTube, I do recommend that you guys check that interview out. But as you can see, she's very vocal about her art, where she draws creativity, and also about her fans. And this is why I'm making this video, is because she recently got into some backlash about stating that, you know, she doesn't want to perform for a majority white audience. Her body of work speaks of Black women's pain and also highlights the struggles of growing up in Chicago. You know, she said that she appreciates everyone who enjoys her music, but when she's singing in a crowd, she feels more comfortable when she sees people that looks like her. So yesterday she tweets, "Me consistently creating content that is primarily consumed by a white audience who would rather shit on me than challenge their liberalism, because somehow liking Lizzo's music absolves them from racist tendencies." And she posted a picture of someone drawing on clown makeup. Now, a few blogs picked this up and she retweeted saying, "Stop using my tweet as content." Okay, Uproar XX says, "NoName says she's done touring and will no longer perform for predominantly white crowds." Like, really? She continues by saying, "What's funny is most Black artists are just as uncomfortable performing for majority white crowds, but would never publicly say that out of fear and allegiance to the bag, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, because niggas gotta eat. But y'all wouldn't be up in arms if I quit working at McDonald's." That's a fact. "When I go to work, thousands of white people scream the word nigga at me. And no, I'm not changing my art, so it is what it is. Catch me at NoName Books," because she started a book club. Chill. Can you imagine? Now, this pertains to the conversation of, should artists take the N-word out of their music so that white people and non-Black people can stop saying it? And this is an artist's perspective, saying that she doesn't want to censor her art. People should just not say it because the word does not belong to them. But of course, we live in a world where white people feel like they can say whatever and do whatever they want. Okay, so they come to her concerts and they're singing her words, word for word, bar for bar. And she's just looking at all these white people say nigga. Yeah. Now, again, I don't think NoName has an issue with white people consuming her music, coming to her concerts. Of course, she doesn't have an issue with that. The issue is that majority of the people that are consuming her music, well, not necessarily consuming, but majority of the people that are showing up to her concerts, buying tickets, are white people. Okay, that's like me and my platform here. I let it be known that this is a pro-Black channel. So of course I expect majority of my consumers to be Black. Black women, Black men, Black LGBTQ+. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, if majority of my comments and majority of my viewers and majority of you guys that show me love were white, yes, I would be taken aback because y'all are not my target audience. I don't mind sharing with you guys. I don't mind teaching you guys. I don't mind you guys coming in and saying, listen, how can we be allies? but my target audience are beautiful Black people, okay? She raps about the Black experience. She does poetry about the Black experience. And there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I expect other Black people who experience this to show up by the hundreds, like the white people do, who most likely are not experiencing the Black experience. And the thing about it is, if she didn't say this, and she just was comfortable with her core audience being white, people who most likely cannot relate to her music, but, they love and enjoy it, people would say, oh, she's a coon. She supports white people. It's always white people. What about Black people? It's like you can't never please everybody. But what I will say is that for the most part, her fans were very supportive and understanding of what she meant. Nicole says, I don't see an issue. Halal baked bean eating hoe. I just can't. Says the music she makes speaks directly back to the Black community, and I'm sure she's grateful for anyone who enjoys her music. In my opinion, the community is targeted towards probably doesn't appreciate her as much as they should. And that's a fact. Krista Morgan says, I was in front plus one of the only Black people in the crowd at your Outside Lands set a few years back. Back then, I could have sworn you were looking/rapping at me for most of the show. After reading these tweets, I'm now convinced you were. Love you, sis. Thanks for the soul food. Planet Y responded and said she definitely does this. When I was at FYF, she was looking/rapping at the Black women in my group at the front, and it warmed my heart. One of her fans said, I feel like the Black demographic that likes your music isn't really the concert-going type, speaking from my own perspective. And that's why you see white folks at your shows so much more. We ought to do better, though. NoName responded saying that's real. Unfortunately, I'm not going to keep performing for predominantly white crowds. I have 2 shows on the books. Then after that, I'm chilling on making music. If y'all don't want to leave the crib, I feel it. I don't want to dance on stage for white people. Could it be that if I were ever to be myself, I would break my white fan's heart? Now, I don't know if I necessarily agree with the tweet that one of her fans said about, the Black people that enjoy her music aren't concert goers. The few concerts that I've been to with like my stoner friends who like jazz rap and that type of music, when they take me out with them, I'm like, wow, this is a whole new world. Like, these are all Black people that are into the same type of music, coming out with their blunts, coming out with the freaking Jack Daniels, and they get lit. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think there's definitely an audience for her. I don't know what the disconnect may be, but even concerts like Afropunk, even though they do it once a year, even events like Afropunk, you see these beautiful Black people, they come out by the hundreds, by the thousands. So her tweets continue and she says, I refuse to keep making music and putting it online for free for people who won't support me. Slush Puppy responds and says, so what's the plan? Is it just over after room 25? She hits him with a thumbs up and he says, nah, we got to figure something out. I'll break out of my bubble, pull up to a show. You're too talented for all that. And I genuinely don't believe you'd be happy just quitting music like that. She responded and said, laughing my ass off, you don't know me. God, girl, we need you. Like, we don't know you. But we can't allow this. Her music is so bomb, y'all. Oh my God. This morning, she tweeted, y'all pay Black women dust, LOL. This account will probably be deleted in a week. Follow NoName Books if you looking for the kid. And like I said, that is her book club group. Y'all. Okay. All right. This video is an attempt, to get NoName to know. Okay. We feel her pain. Okay. We're here. We love and support. And Black people, like, if you love and support, really love and support with the coins. Okay, pull up. Because the white folks is pulling up when we should be pulling up. How about that? Now, of course, she received backlash behind this because a lot of y'all out there really feel like Black people can be racist towards white people. Okay, as if having a disdain for oppressors will do anything for your black ass. But anyways, people felt like this was reverse racism or she was being racist, saying things like, oh, if a white person were to tweet, I don't want to perform for black people, it would be an uproar. How could she say something like this? And this is what I need a lot of y'all black people that's always got something to say like this. This is what I need y'all to understand. Okay, white people may not say it out loud, but they very well think it. Okay, how about they stole country music from your black ass and then kicked you out of country music? Okay, did you forget Lil Nas X? How they took all them awards from Lil Nas X because he wasn't country enough? How about Beyonce? Someone from the country? Huh? Couldn't even get a country award because she's black? Like, y'all not gonna act like white people don't basically kick us out of their spaces. And that when an artist creates black content for black consumption, when she sees that she's not getting that, of course, there's going to be some frustration there. Shout out to Alex for tweeting, laughing my ass off. People are mad and calling NoName racist because she wants a bigger black fan base, because a good portion of rap has become white kids from suburban neighborhoods who can't understand what their music is about. And people are mad about her for saying that. Girl, thank you. Now that just about wraps up this video. Again, I really love NoName's music. I love her aesthetic. I love that she's just such a chill, respectable, regular, everyday black girl. You know what I mean? We don't see that often. I feel like we always get the twerk. And I love a twerk, girl. I'm in twerk classes right now, okay? But, we always get the twerk, the heels, the sex appeal, and all of that is great. But can we get some balance? Because some days we just want to be regular, schmegular, degular, pretty black girls, okay? Unproblematic, okay? Carefree. We want to be that too, all right? We're unicorns and all of that good. And again, if you are new to her music, I would suggest starting with her Telephone project. Girl, once you hear Yesterday, child, you ain't gonna want to stop, okay? Every song slaps. Every song. She says that her music is good for like traveling or in the morning, but yeah, whenever you want good vibes and real talk, I'm telling you, hit up NoName's music, okay? Now, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you feel like it's wrong for NoName to say, listen, like, I'm a black creator creating black content, and I would love to see more of my black supporters, come out to my shows? Do you think it was racist? Do you think it would be wrong if a white person were to say this? Or do you think she has every right to express how she feels? Because guess what? Everyone expresses how they feel. They just go about it differently. Okay, are you a fan of NoName? Did you know her when she was NoName Gypsy? Talk to me down in the comment section. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit up NoName on Twitter and tell her that Eloho sent you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.